Alright, here we are back for round 3. I said we'll be back for round 2 at the end of last round, so I apologize for that. I didn't even realize that we were on round 3. So this is round 3, we are 2-0. I guess they've flown by. So I'd like to play first with this deck. Very much, thank you very much. This is a fine hand, I will keep this to play an Unwavering Initiate. And then followed up with a Devotee Extreme. Okay, so we're gonna play Desert. Pass. Unfortunately, I don't have any Exort creatures in my hand, so Vizier of the True is not going to be at its finest, but I could draw. I was going to say I could draw a 2-drop with Exort, which would be fantastic. So we're playing against red. Red what? No first strike Minotaur, please. Okay. Main phase, Tormenting Voice, discarding a 5-drop. Nice. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So we're gonna go ahead and slam a 3-2 and pass. And I think I'm willing to let this trade if he plays something, depending on what it is. Because then I get to follow up with Vizier, which is great, and I've got like Compulsory Rest. Play Devotee, and I've got the 5 lands, and I can embalm it, so on and so forth. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm totally fine letting this trade. Ooh, actually, now I may choose to go like this. This is actually probably a way better play. Because I drew a 2-drop, so now I get to Compulsory Rest that, lock it down, and then play a Catcher's Avenger. Next turn, I get to play Vizier, and I can exert this, tap his creature, and then I've got Vizier, which can exert again next turn, so it just helps me push through damage. With him being color locked, I have to imagine that he's probably going to be able to play maybe 1 spell a turn. So being able to tap down his only spell every turn and just start crashing in for 6 points at a time has got to be good. Right, so there's Nephprop Entangler. Okay, there's a Crocodile too. So, but I'm going to go ahead and play the Vizier first. And then I'm going to go Spank, Exert, and then tap that. And he's got, okay, sack that to game 2. Take 6. Next turn I get to play Crocodile. And probably put the counter just right on the Crocodile, and then smash with the Vizier, exert it, get to tap that down too. It's likely he's going to have another creature to play though, so, or remove a spell, so I'm not banking on that 100%, but I could put the counter from the Crocodile like on the Unwavering Initiate too, just to play around something like Open Fire. Which is something I might actually end up doing because the Initiate comes back, and the 1 point of power, it switches between the two. I mean, this is stronger than, this gets weaker. Okay. Or he's got Nab the Eternal, and that card's pretty bonkers. So now he's got to leave that back. I draw Angel. Alright, so let's see. If I cast Croc, counter here, exert this, tap that, and it looks like 5, 6, 7 damage. And this is going to trade here. And that prevents me from tapping this down on following turns. So maybe I just, okay, this is just a gigantic wall. Alright, hang tight, I got another phone call. It's my wife. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Let me just catch up a little bit here. So, on the following turn, I decided to cycle this because even without drawing a land, I could have still played the Devotee, and it just kind of set me up a little bit for the following turn. Okay. Anyway, let me catch up for a sec while this is happening. So I cycled it, and I played this, and I knew that I was going to be able to play the Crocodile. When this came off, I didn't attack because there was no profitable attacks into this wall. And then when this came off Exert, I knew that I could have just attacked and tapped down 2 of his creatures. I chose to tap this down because, I mean, whatever, this can become a 3/3. I don't know if he's got, he's playing green. He might have, like, Exerted and then Ambuscade into whatever, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to worry about that. And then when I played the Crocodile, I wanted to put the counter on a 3/2. Could have put it on the Initiate. I could have put it here. I probably should have put it here, but I didn't think that he was actually going to block here. I thought for sure he was actually going to block here because this needs to die. But, I guess 3, 6, 9, 14. But, I mean, as of right now, he's still dead, right? 6, 7, 8, 13. He takes exactly lethal. I wanted to comment on this. Okay. Being relatively greedy. Alright, so he is just going to kill that. So he does have that, which is fine. So that's no problem. So he's still going to take a lot of damage. He's going to be at 2. And I've got a flyer in hand that I can use to get over. So unless he's got second Bitterbow Sharpshooters, he's going to be in trouble. I guess he can start gaining some life. That is a very greedy attack. Very greedy attack. Unless he decides to use the mana to sack this, but then he doesn't get to gain a life, and that just yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's sensible. All right, so he is at 2. He has no anything in the graveyard. Do I have any profitable attacks right now? And the question is, if I attack with the Crocodile, he can block with those 2. And then it dies, and then I guess just trade out the entire team, which is fine. I guess I'll just do that. I'll just get in with both. For starters, I'm at 15, so I'm at no risk of dying to anything. Sure, it's just still trades. Full trades. And I will play the Dauntless Eagle. So that's a flyer that gets in 100%. He has to draw either a reach creature or a way to kill it, which he did not, so he is dead. Okay, so he's got lots of ground creatures. This might be where Grind to Dust would be good, but I think that my dudes are just bigger than his. If he doesn't draw his Neheb, the Eternal, then he is likely to just get outclassed. So I don't think that I need to bring in something like that just for, Neheb. And I've got ways to deal with it. Anyways, compulsory, act, impeccable plus attacks, whatever. Just fly over it. So I think that this is fine. I think I'm just gonna roll with this. I don't want to dilute my deck, with like a splash just for one card. He is playing a lot of big creatures and stuff like that, but I think that my dudes can be bigger than his, and especially when I get like this kind of hand where I can just go wide, it just works out really great. So now the question is, do I play, I'm obviously playing Stalwart on 2, but do I play the Monument on 3 is my question, and I think the answer is yes, and that Frilled Sandwalla was right on time. And actually this turns out to be pretty good then, because if I go Monument on 3, then on the following turn, if I don't draw a land, I can play Initiate because it's reduced cost, and then I get to play Sandwalla, so I get to make 2 tokens, put 2 things on the board, and just keep going from there. The song is called Gravitronic. I don't remember who it's by. Alright, so he's got his own Stalwart. So I'm going to play a land, and I'm going to exert mine. If he's got Magma Spray, I hope he does not. obviously, if he kindled fury, he could really kind of blow me out, but that's no problem. So I'm gonna play the monument, and we're just crossing our fingers and hoping that he doesn't have an abrade or something. If he's got a braid, I mean, whatever. He's using it to kill an artifact instead of one of my creatures, but I guess he just, you know, my hand is just gross, especially with monument. I mean, I've got monument and 5 creatures in play, or in my hand, many of which get to come down and play right now. So I'm gonna play the desert because I want to be able to hit my early drops. Play initiates, make a token. Yep. Play Sandwalla. I'm gonna yield to this because we just want to make all the tokens in the world. So now we get to just go wide, and unless he has something like Hour of Devastation, then he's just going to get very overwhelmed very, very quickly by my army of tokens and creatures. Like, I'm totally fine, like, throwing a warrior away to just getting damage. You know? Like, I will attack with everything. Alright. Open fire the wall. That's fine. I would have hit the stalwart thing, but I guess it's a 3/3 every other turn, so. The problem here is if he starts playing big creatures, yeah, like big toughness creatures that I can't really get around. So I get to exert the stalwart to get in for another 3. He's got Magma Spray. Good. So now I get to play. I think I just want to play the sharpshooters. The token, pass. I'm gonna play the Aven to start getting in the air, but this allows me to start attacking through like the ritualist and stuff like that. Argument could have been made to play the devotee also, because that would. Okay, so good thing I didn't play the Aven. Plains. Right? So I'm gonna play the plains. I'm gonna play the devotee of strength. Still can't play the Aven yet, but I'm gonna. Turn off auto yields, and I think I'm just gonna crash with this thing here. Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because he could just double block and then. Yeah. I'll wait until I have devotee up. So now this is the go wide that I'm talking about, because I can just start smacking with my gigantic creatures and attack with the warrior tokens just to start picking out the damage. I can also like gang block something. That's unfortunate. Second open fire, that's not good for me. Devastated. So. Alright. Tenacious Hunter. Alright, well, I'm going to... play the Hunter... Yeah. Alright. Now I really wish I had like an overcome or something in my deck that I did. But I can draw, what, compulsory rest, something like that. I've got 2 4/4s, so now I can start actually bashing. It's a little different. Alright, Vizier of the True is great though. So now I get to play Vizier of the True. And now I can exert 2 things and just smash for millions. So he has to kill this now. And I have another Vizier on my deck, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if that was this deck or last one. Pretty sure it's this deck. Oh my goodness, he's got 3 open fires and drew 3 of them. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, this is what it is. If he attacks me with anything, I'm always just going to be gang blocking with warrior tokens, probably. Alright, Dauntless Aven. So I'll play the Dauntless Aven, make a token. Play Aven of Enduring Hope, make a token, and I think next turn I actually just start smashing. He's got 5 guys, and I'm not at any risk of dying to the crackback. I have a lot of unprofitable attacks, but I need to start getting in damage. So, I don't know. Let's make a 2-2 here. I could also just wait until I hit my other Vizier. Oh, impeccable timing. That actually makes this a lot easier. So, yeah. We're gonna go for the Gusto here. So, exert. Just attack with everything. Got 8 Vigilant tokens. So I am at no risk whatsoever of dying to the crackback, and then I just get to untap that. So the exert is free. I've got 3 vigilant creatures pretty much, thanks to the Aven. So you can line up a number of blocks that are somewhat unprofitable for me, but I've got an impeccable timing, so I can start to leverage a little bit. Get one of the scary creatures off the board. This is really my biggest priority because it being a 4/4 with reach stops my 5 power flyers from actually attacking. Alright, so he's blocking there. So I have to imagine the impeccable time is just picking this thing off. So it's just really... Yeah, sure, eat some tokens. I'd be more worried about the guys that are smashing the face on me, but that's just me. I would do something like block the 3/3 and the 2/2 on the 4/4 or something like that. I mean, because you're just literally just eating some tokens, but you're just taking an extra, 5 damage for whatever. I mean, this can't be blocked by creature pouch or less. This is just an even trade here. Or like this just eats this, and then you can like block the 2 and the 3/3 on the 4/4. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I would rather block a 4/4 with a 2/2 and a 2/4 rather than just eat this thing too. Yeah, see, that's much better. And then move this off and move it onto there, maybe. As it stands, you're taking 12. So... yeah, actually, I don't even know if this is right. Yeah, I think that it's gotta be.
But I'm afraid. Where are we going?
Because I just gotta get that on the table.
Dark, black forest.
I don't know. I don't think that this reduces embalm cost. So he's got 1 card, and he's had that card for a while. If it's a pump spell of some kind, is what it is. So now the things trade. I need to hit F6. Looks like he might have a spell. I think he's really debating on whether he should like maybe pump this or kill this or something. I don't know. Oh, she's got ambuscade. He's gonna kill. Oh, okay. So he's gonna kill a 4/4. Ah, that's good. That's a good card to have. He's got a good deck. His removal is solid. And this costs 5 still. Okay. That's what I think. All right. So we lost a lot of guys, but he lost a lot of guys also. And I've got a 3-2 Embalm coming back, and I've got an unblockable flyer. The main point of that was to get his sharpshooters off the board so that I could start using Avon. I think this is alpha. If the other one was beta, then this is alpha. So he drew cards, pondering, it's blank, and he cannot attack. Right, Angel of the God Pharaoh. So I'm not going to attack with the Vigilant tokens. I'm just going to attack with the Avon and make it untap itself. There's no sense in attacking with this because he's just going to block with the 2/4. Oh, hang on one second. Yep. Sorry. Alright. Had an interruption there for a second. And so Angel of the God Pharaoh is, yeah. Alright, so he's kind of just, last ditch effort, and he realizes that it's for naught. So, anyways, there's another 3-0. Didn't lose a game. Deck was pretty good. I think it was pretty solid, despite not playing our first pick again. But there it is. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. And I would just like to remind everyone once again that you can use promo code John Mayer at Flipside Gaming to save 10% off your singles orders. Promo code Numa PayPal, save 8% on PayPal orders through MTGO Traders. And get a 20% bonus and store credit when you trade in your paper cards to CapeFairGames.com, and you can use the 20% bonus to buy paper singles from Cape Fear Games as well as stuff from MTGO Traders. So build your collection, play some Magic Online, win some packs, do some drafts, do some QPs, profit. Thanks for watching.